welcome back to my channel. It's Basemera, and as you've seen in the title, I'm going to react to the top 10 rarest black people, 1 in a million. I'm black myself, and I know, like, people might just think black and I just be like, oh, you're just black, but diversity in the black ratio is a lot. And I'm sure I might not know any of these, or I might know like partly of, I might not know all, but I'm sure I know some. So without further ado, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe with the bell button, get notified every time I upload, like, comment, share, and yeah, let's watch the video.
Beauty indeed lies in the eyes of the beholder,
Oh,
but there
Afro
are some
Nation,
people who are just simply
Afro, thank you
beautiful,
very much.
no matter what eyes you're using. The beauty of
I
these
know
people
her.
are so rare, fashion companies are paying huge
Rare.
amounts of money to have them as brand ambassadors. Welcome to Afro. Today we take you on a ride around the diaspora as we discover 10 very rare black beauties that will simply blow your mind. Do tell us which of these people is the most beautiful in your eyes.
Wild black crowd. Oh, Afro.
Winnie Harlow.
I know Winnie Harlow. She's a model. This is the same condition Michael Jackson
Winnie Harlow was
had.
born Shanta Brown. She became the first model with vitiligo to bring some
Vitiligo,
long overdue
yeah.
awareness to this skin condition. She has been called nasty names like crow, zebra, and on some occasions physically abused for her skin. Vitiligo affects 1 in every 100 people. This is a disorder in which white patches of skin appear on different parts of the body. A chance encounter with a Toronto journalist began her fame. She is now receiving fat checks for her one-of-a-kind looks.
I always feel so sexy and so vibrant when I wear Versace.
You've probably seen her in videos like this.
Oh, I didn't know she was in Eminem's
And
video.
this.
Or Harris.
Winnie is certainly redefining beauty, but what do you think? Leave us a comment down there.
It takes
Khoudia
balls.
Diop.
Khoudia Diop.
Well, we all know the stress people
Khoudia
of color
Diop.
go through on a daily basis.
Right.
And if you are someone like Khoudia, you would have one hell of a time.
I grew up in Senegal.
Senegal.
So I was bullied a lot by my classmates.
Most
because of my
Senegalese
skin
are like
color.
on
Meet
the
Khoudia
darker
Diop, the
side of
Senegalese
like
model
the
who
black
was once
skin.
bullied for looking too dark, but now the melanin goddess is taking the internet by storm with her beautifully rich skin tone and
Does she even
mesmerizing
get
looks.
is there people
Khoudia
making
started
makeup
modeling
for
when she
her?
was just 17 and won over the hearts of millions with her beautiful photos that have earned her a following of over 400,000 people on Instagram. She is also
Nice.
inspiring people to embrace their differences,
We
writing
love
that if you are
ourselves.
lucky enough to be different, don't ever change it for anybody else. We couldn't agree more, because even though her skin color is common in Senegal, many people still prefer
Yeah, it's
lighter
common
ones.
in Senegal. Like I said, Senegalese is beyond that.
Nikia Phoenix. So you think freckles are not particularly beautiful and that only Caucasians and red-haired people have them?
No.
Well, think again, because Nikki Phoenix is different. Her natural dark hair, dark skin, and large bright freckles, which almost covered her entire body, made her famous. There is hardly anyone who would call Nikia ugly. But once again, that's just me. What do you think? Comment below. Fame began for her when she was noticed while trying to get some coffee. And yes, an ordinary cup of coffee can change your life for the better.
I know, right?
Nikia was heavily bullied when she was just a child, but that didn't in any way affect her self-esteem.
Okay, this anxiety, this is nothing. I am so much bigger and stronger.
She feels confident in front of the
Nice.
camera and has no trouble communicating with people. And so I just want to say, don't ever say no to a cup of coffee.
Right.
Slick words.
Slick
At the
Wood.
time of this video, this black beauty is only 25. She's a real sensation of the fashion industry.
We're talking about foundation, pro filter. You get a foundation, you get a foundation.
As you can see, Slick Woods isn't your average model. She's completely different from the girls you expect to see on the
Right.
runway or on the cover of fashion magazines. She has a very short haircut and a gap teeth in her childhood. She was teased because of the way she looks, and besides, she was born in a poor family and had to work her way up from the very bottom. She had
She's
to endure a
cute.
lot in her life.
She's
We're talking about
cute.
poverty, imprisonment, and a whole lot more we can't mention here. But after she got into the world of fashion, she quickly
Maybe
made her way to
New
the
York.
top, but not without the help of celebrities like Rihanna. Today, though Woods and Rihanna are very close friends, Woods is very grateful. Have a look at this Instagram post.
Wow.
Daki thought.
Daki thought.
When you first look at Daki, you might think that she's some kind of doll because she looks so perfect.
She looks like
Her
a
smooth
doll.
Skin, ideal face, silky hair.
Black
Damn,
Barbie.
she looks like a doll. However, Daki is a real person from South Sudan, but she was born and raised in Australia. Her real name, Yadak, turned out to be so difficult for her classmate that they gave her the nickname Daki. While it may seem offensive to some people, but not to Daki, she now uses Daki as a pseudonym. Daki became so popular by taking part in Australia's Next Top Model show, and the girl of course was immediately noticed, as it often happens that beauty and fame go hand in hand. But she never had it easy as she faced disgust, trolling and verbal abuse on social media.
Racism.
Some people say Daki is an exact copy of Rihanna in her youth. What do you think? Leave us a comment down there.
Beautiful.
Machi the Wonder Kid.
Black is beauty.
How did Ben and Angela, a black Nigerian couple living in London, give birth to a white daughter? The answer may not be what you're thinking. According to experts, there are 3 potential reasons for the baby's unique appearance: a dormant white gene which entered both of her parents' families long ago, a genetic mutation unique to her, or albinism. The first report on the family strength case had ruled out albinism, but could also be the case because albinism, a condition where a person has little to no color in their skin, hair and eyes, can remain dormant in genes for many generations. Just because the couple's living relatives aren't afflicted by the condition doesn't mean that they aren't carriers, but it is not the only possible explanation. Doctors say Namchi's parents may have a long dormant Caucasian DNA from a long-forgotten interracial coupling. The third possibility is perhaps the most tantalizing, but also the scariest. Namchi may have a unique genetic mutation that doctors may have not seen before. But what do you think actually happened? Leave us a comment.
I have no idea because I've never seen such an issue.
Blue-eyed Rissy Cat. This woman is one of the only few black people on earth today with blue eyes. Rissy Cat from Nigeria has eyes that are blue.
Hold on, you know the funny thing is, like, there was an argument on TikTok some time back and all over social media where, like, you know, people like, oh, is this like culture appreciation or culture procreation? And then of course some white person came and said, oh, you also buy blue contacts, you also like put on long lashes and stuff like that, and then you'd be like, that's not a cultural thing. And for your information, there are people in Africa, black people, who have blue eyes and blonde hair, so that's not a white thing. Like, so as you can see, blue eyes, and there are people with actually blonde hair, curly Fossey type natural blonde hair, Africans, black people. So yeah, revise that argument, girl.
Like the color of the ocean, so are those of her 2 children. Their eyes turn out so much that during a festival in Nigeria, a young woman noticed this and took photos with the little girl. The photos went viral, and Rissy Cat and her children, who have been scraping for a living since, became overnight sensations. But her blue eyes have caused her so much agony, which shouldn't have been the case. Her husband kicked her out of the house. Why? According to her, her in-laws would not accept children with strange eyes. On account of this, Rissy Cat said she was kicked out and had to move back with her parents. Fortunately, the two later got back together. And for Rissy Cat's husband, blue is now his favorite color. Ralph Sufrant.
Ralph Sufrant.
I'm a human being, and sometimes it all depends on how you approach me. But
meet Ralph Sufrant, known for his countless freckles covering his entire body. Yeah, he got it everywhere. Even there, Ralph
How do you know? How do you know about even there?
His childhood was poor and hard. However, this didn't stop him from becoming a real Instagram celebrity and a model. He was featured in an advertising campaign for the sportswear Ivy Park, co-owned by Beyonce. Ralph cherishes his unique looks with his red hair and his numerous freckles. Ralph also developed love for exercise and fitness. In his own words, "It allowed me to turn my body into a work of art." But that's not the only thing he's passionate about. He's also studying dermatology for obvious reasons. Jare Ijalana.
Oh, I know.
We have a young
Jare
model who is
Ijalana.
considered to be one of the most beautiful girls in the whole world.
I
Meet
saw her.
Jare, the world's most beautiful girl. The rising star
went
model was born
viral.
in Lagos, Nigeria. She was recently dubbed as the most beautiful girl in the world after her photos caught internet users in awe. Amazingly, she became the first black and African to earn such a title. But then, how old is Jare Jalana now? The beautiful damsel is born on the 1st of January 2014. Granted, Jare is only 8, but her look can cause anyone to pause and calmly stare because of her immaculate beauty.
And I'm glad they
Jare's eye
didn't lighten
color
her.
is simply unique. Her pictures on Instagram integrate her innocence and capture all the natural aspects of the African woman's facial structure. Even when you see Jare without a makeup, she's still a charming specimen of a typical black woman. Now, this is what I call blue-eye Shirigan. Mika like he was arrested by the police, but ironically, his mugshot gave him fame. The internet admitted to having quite a crush on his unintentionally sexy mugshot.
I know, right?
Mika has a distinctive look that's more than meets the eye. He was born with a rare genetic feature called heterochromia, which means he has two different eye colors, one brown and the other blue. Mekai's beauty is one that we don't get to see too often.
At all.
Do we?
I know.
Which of these black beauties got your undivided attention? Give us a comment down there. Check it out on Facebook, WhatsApp, and Twitter. As usual, I'm your host Murphy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah, like everyone is so unique in their own. Of course, the two people I think with freckles, but yeah. I enjoyed watching this. I knew like I think half. I'd seen or heard about like half of them. Yeah, like half of them. So, but it was nice to get to know in details. It's fun to watch. I have nothing. I hope you learn something. I learned something, or like entertainment. You know, it happens. But yeah, I'm sure some people learned something anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I'm your girl Rose Basemera. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Bye.